Hey, this is Ivan, and here is another video from that great channel for you, for you, to help you to become a better man, the best version of yourself. So the topic of today's video, of course, it will be how to design your relationship, how to design your relationship. And I've been longing for such a long time to make this video. For a long time I wanted to give this advice, how to design your life as a man. And there's so much to talk about that. There's so much to talk about, and I want to introduce myself. If you don't know me, if you are the first time viewer, immediately subscribe to this channel. Share with friends, do all the good stuff that to help me, so also to help other guys like you. Maybe you have a friend of yours who is young, who is not experienced, who doesn't know how to go about his social interactions with women and with other men as well. How to learn game, how to design a future life. If it's a young guy, yeah, that would be a great help. And here I am to represent myself. I'm about to hit 50. In the last 20 or 30 videos I've been almost bragging about that. I don't look 50, as you can see. I look slightly younger, and that is a good thing. It's maybe a good genes, good lifestyle, or just good and healthy interaction with the opposite sex. Who knows? Who knows what it is? This mystery of keeping a good look at 50. But anyway, I'm 50, so I think I've been through all these stages, all the stages. No girlfriend or no interaction with women when I was young. Then I went through multiple relationships, not relationships, but multiple dates. I had the game back in my pocket. I was good at game in my very early age, and I had so many interactions with women just because of my position back then. I was a DJ. So it's cool to be a DJ. You got all the girls. I was a DJ, I was a breakdancer, I was like a business owner. I started working as a DJ and a business owner at the same time. I got so much stories to tell you, so many women I went through when I was young. Then I got serious relationships, then I got marriages, then I got divorces, then I got long-term relationships. So here I am, almost expert. And that would be foolish and slightly arrogant to say, but yeah, I'm kind of. So take everything I say with a grain of salt, as we say here in the Western Hemisphere. But I believe that the topic of this video, and it's going to be a long video, probably it will be a couple of parts, 20-minute segments, something like this. So now, the presupposition of this video that you are a young guy or a older guy like me, but you somehow did not manage to construct your life and your social interaction with women. Somehow, some mistakes you made. So I made all the mistakes as well, so also I'm qualified to be expert on all the mistakes. So if you want to hear about some of my mistakes, stick with this channel, and I will reflect also on the mistakes that my friends did with their situation interacting with women and the opposite sex, as well the same sex. So how to construct, how to design. The word design is underrated, but I say the importance of designing your life, it is crucial. I want to stress, I cannot stress the benefits of taking this viewpoint, not just going through life and being punched by the lessons of life, but also taking a few moments, if not a few days, if not a few weeks, if not a few years, to stop and to think about this concept, designing your life when it comes to the opposite sex, because of course the idea about this channel is man community, man interaction with the opposite sex. So you can take the scientific approach. The scientific approach, it's a good approach. I always like it. Life has nothing to do with science and scientific approach. Science is just extrapolation ideas of life, but we can learn a lot of science, because science showed us that instead of putting a bunch of wooden pieces together and build a house, we can start drawing this house first on a piece of paper. That's a cool principle. Constructing everything out of our minds, offloading this idea of how the house would be, and then start building the actual house. Let's say the house is your life, and you can draw your life on a piece of paper. That is called planning. And why not apply this concept to our daily interaction with the opposite sex? Wouldn't that be a good idea? Wouldn't that be like the greatest idea that you've heard so far on this video? Instead of just going through the motion, instead of just going through the commotions of life and going through the motion like a blind spirit, looking for this and that, maybe you should stop. Maybe you should stop and in reality design your life instead of going through your life. And I'm here again. This is an awful day. Let's brag about a little bit about the weather. I will just show you a terrible weather, terrible condition today. So you see, there's always something going on. Somebody is always hit, somebody is always hurt. And those are the people that are hurt, the people that did not take a few minutes, a few moments, a few weeks, a few years even to design their life. They go through the motions, they go through life, and unfortunately sometimes, as they say, how they say about planning, fail to plan, it's planning to fail, something like this. So okay, this is the first segment. Somebody is calling me now, so I'm gonna continue in the second part.